that said, listen, my parents had these chicken stands, and when they bought theirs, she sent Grandma to train. I was just a little boy. I was scared to death. There's somebody who flew helicopters in Vietnam. Mission after mission. He said, this was a bad guy. I was afraid of him as a little boy. He was mean. And he obviously was that way when it came to his mother at the restaurant. He had some serious issues with her. But we talked about the interesting thing, and I really don't know what her motivation was, but in her personal items that were found out on the field, she had articles about the things that her son had done. Now, she was going to visit his stepsister, and I think that she was going to give her those articles to explain really what kind of a brother that she had. Because they wouldn't have really known each other because, you know, she'd given them both up. She didn't send the daughter to a orphanage, but she did send her son to an orphanage. But she had all of these articles about the arson attempt. She had the articles and papers about different things that they've been involved in his criminal activity. And they had, and that obviously the laboratory, they had a guy who wrote about pills in his life. And that's to prove that this dynamite is to prove that the wire that sound that was not part of the plane, and actually wire and also the battery was used to set up bomb, set up the timer. It was blown to bits. They were able to identify it as a battery. And of course, everything that would have had that type of battery or any need for it. So they were able to do some incredible forensic work, like they did with the crime lab, which was all met, and had much to do today. These are the gentlemen, I really think these were rolled up in my, we talked about this morning, yesterday, last night, at the house, one of the key investigators' names, and I apologize for that. But these were really the broken mistakes. A lot of it has to do with that confession. And it really, what it needs to be done is how quickly this case moves. You know, when you think about it, talking 12 days, 13 days, they have a principal suspect, they get a confession from the charge in federal court, 14 days out, and there's a little bit of talk about that. Size small, basically the only count that came up that we were talking about was interfering with the murder, because if you had size small, you getting back to his face, really weak talk. 10 years is the max that they could have done. And so then they turned to, but they got confession, they got in custody, they got the search of the house, they were able to go and get the idea 25 cents to 99 and bought the gas at the same time, and you fired it all.
over here is that's an F-14 Tomcat. That was, remember, in very first Top Gun movie. Pretty cool aircraft. Their wings kind of fold up and then they go out, which I always thought was kind of cool. We'll go back over here. Let's see, so this is an F-105 Thunder Chief, retired 1984, 51 to 84. Let's go look at this guy. F-104C Starfighter, 1956. Served in the Italian Air Force until 2004. Look at this big airplane here. Look at the size of those engines. It's a prop airplane. B-18 Bolo bomber. 167 miles per hour. Manufactured by Douglas in the 1930s. So that big, huge thing here, that's a B-1 Lancer. That's a big jet. That thing is huge. This is a little biplane. Bet you if I flew that, it'd probably crash with my weight. 309 Carbonero. First flight in 2000? Wow. That guy's huge. That B-1 Lancer. Here's the Tasmanian Devil. FB-111A Aardvark. First flight 1968. Retired by the Air Force 2003. That wasn't very long ago. Here's Sled Dog. F-14 Tomcat. It's a beautiful jet. It's one of my favorite jets, I think. I do like the F-15 and F-18, but this Tomcat is a nice machine. 1968. First flight 1970. Retired 2006. The F-18 Super Hornet took it over. So, yeah. If you're ever up in Denver, come to the Wings Over the Rockies Museum. It's kind of a cool place. A lot of different aircraft here. Alright, I'm getting kind of tired. Oh man. Look at that gun there. Alright guys. God bless. Take care. George Sawtooth signing off.